But now here we get over to the main one. This here's Romeo and Juliet. So all I want to do is get through with this and go get me some breakfast. I'm hungry. This says Act 2. All right, enter Romeo. Juliet appears above at a window. She speaks, yet she says nothing. Well, now, how in the world do you do that? Her eye discourses. Now, I can identify with that because my eyes is, would there be area regions, streams so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night? Here again, anybody that ain't got no more to do than to write something like that, as he ain't got nothing to do, we're insane one. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Why, I'm right here. Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this? What in the name which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet? Oh, Romeo, were he not Romeo called? And Juliet says, well, man, art thou that thus bescreecheth? Have you ever heard such a thing? Bescreecheth. Romeo says here, by name, I know how not to tell thee who I am, because it is an enemy to thee. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague? I think a Montague is one of them, all they big people over there in England. I think this is where this is made, or from, or wrote. Montague. Them big people, I think, important, cultured. Romeo, by love, who first did prompt me to inquire? Well, he can't be sounding like that. These people coming around here looking at me like I'm an idiot. Heidi, I would adventure for such merchandise. I'll tell you what, there's some good-looking women going around here. I ought to sit here more often. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse. I know what that word means. And say thee nay. If thou wilt woo, I know what that word means too. And then here Romeo comes in here. He says, lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear, that tips with silver all these fruit trees' tops. And then Juliet comes in there and says, oh, swear not by the moon, the inconsistent moon, that monthly changes in her circle orb. And then Juliet says, do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by the gracious self, which is the God of my adultery. Ooh, she must have been running around on her husband. Adultery. Yeah, sound like she has been. And then Juliet comes in, she says, what satisfaction canst thou have tonight? Uh-oh. It's fixing, looking to me like they're fixing to get it on, maybe. Then Juliet comes in and say, I gave thee mine before thou didst request it. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. And then it's nurse. She must be back in the house somewhere. She hollers at, I guess it's Juliet. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. No, this ain't the nurse calling either. I got off some way. This is still Juliet running off at the mouth. And then it says exit above. I don't know whether all of them get off or what. But anyway, here's still Romeo. He says, oh, blessed, blessed night. I am afraid. Being a night, all this is but a dream. Too flattering, sweet, to be substantial. And then here comes Juliet in again. But if thou mean'st not well, I do beseech thee. Juliet says, 1,000 times good night. It says exit above. I don't know who went. I think Juliet went and exit. Anyway, Romeo says, 1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love, as schoolboys from their books. And I can relate to that because I run from them books just as much as I could. So I never learned nothing. And then it says he's retiring now. Here again, I don't know what that means. I guess he's left the stage. And that's a good thing. And make her, I thought that said hairy tongue, but it says airy tongue. A-I-R-Y. To make thy airy tongue more horse than mine. Juliet comes in and says, Romeo. Thank God there's but one page left to this thing. 'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. What he do? Spend the night with her? And yet no further than a wanton's bird, who lets it hop a little from her hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted Gyves. I ain't got no idea what that is. I ain't never seen no word like this, so you figure it out. Romeo says, I would I were the bird. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Reckon she's going to murder him? Good night, parting with such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be tomorrow. And she exits. And then here's Romeo. He says, Oh, sweet dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Since will I to my ghostly father's cell, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell. Lord have mercy. Am I supposed to read this other Sonic in 116?
Didn't you
already did it?
Yeah, you can read it again if you want.
I'm done?
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Good friggin' bye. Hippies. Oh Lord, it's hot.